Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel that brings you everything old school related. And I haven't brought you a pre-modern video in a long time. I can't even remember the last time I played in pre-modern, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm bringing you a blue-white land steel deck versus a mono blue aggro deck, but playing like accumulated knowledges and gushes and things like that. And Jonas is a good player. You know, he's been in the pre-modern group and chatting in there and coming up with new ideas and things like that. So so it is a 1 mana flying creature deck, but it does play with like accumulated knowledge, intuitions, and gushes and things like that. So very hard to deal with because you can wrath the board, but then next turn you play two or three more creatures. So yeah, it's a tricky little matchup. So anyway, unfortunately I haven't got a picture of Jonas's deck because they only tend to release the top 16 pre-modern decks, but I have got a picture of my deck. So I'll try and find a similar deck to Jonas's deck online and put that in the description section. Alright, cheers guys, I'll see you in the deck tech. So this is my deck, blue-white land steel with tide, pretty solid, pretty much the sort of package you would see in a blue-white control deck. It's running Dust Bowl, it's running Mana Leaks, Counterspell, Impulse, only 3 Impulse. Some people tend to go for 4, but I am splashing, well, bringing in one of Replenish. Can be really good in certain matchups. Obviously got 6-man lands, 6-man lands, 2 Fairy Conclave, 4 Factory. A lot of Enchantress running around at the moment, so having the 4 seal in the deck can be pretty good as well. And then the sideboard package, which we'll talk about maybe after sideboarding, after the first game. But all in all, pretty solid list. Yeah, let's just get straight into the match then. I will try and you know, discuss his creatures, but his creatures are not normally commonly played, so it's hard to distinguish which one is which. But well, I'll try my best. All right, so looks like Jonas is frozen here. Hopefully he can sort out the internet. So, not too sure who wins the die roll here. You normally say middle on top. Throwing the cards on the playmat. Looks like I'm mulligans. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to fast forward this for you guys. So looks like, God almighty. Looks like I can keep this opening hand. Alright, so you place a 1/1 creature. I believe this is a fairy that's 1/1 with flyer, but can't block anything except from flyers, so I presume it's that creature. So he swings in for 1. Funny enough, I have played against Jonas twice now in the 2 monthlies back to back. I think this might be the one where he has to pay 1 blue mana to give it flying, and he is just dropping his creatures right now. So we're gonna need a Wrath of God sooner rather than later. I'm gonna mana leak one of them, thank God for that. No, and Sword's another. So it's gone from 3 power to to 1 on the battlefield, so that's a little bit better. He's going to pass the turn. Alright. Let's see what we can do in our turn. Right, standstill's pretty good, but not sure you really want to do that, to be honest with you, because yeah, like, he's got something on the battlefield, so I'm not too sure this is the right play unless I've got man lands. Might have a decree as well, actually, thinking about it. City of Brass from him. Gonna take another damage. Alright, we have got a decree. Fair enough. So we got 2 1/1s. Draw a card. So we're gonna try and outrace him with our 2 1/1s, I suppose. But he is on a lot more life than I am, so. So standstill will trigger. He will draw 1 card. So he exchanged his 1 card for 3 of mine, so that's not a bad exchange. He's going to attack for 1 here. He's going to drop a creature. And play another creature, okay. Am I thinking about this creature? Okay, maybe just having a discussion. I think one of them has to give it flying. Right, we're going to swords the one that has flying automatically. And cast an impulse, okay. Done a pretty good job dealing with all his creatures. I'll take one of those cards. Draw for turn. Play land. So I'm going to think about what I want to do here. We're just going to pass the turn. Interesting. If he wants to give those flying, he has to pay 2. I'm going to cast a Factor Fiction. Okay. So I counterspell by the looks of it. Nope. Yep. Counterspell. Take a damage. I'm going to counterspell back. Factor Fiction resolves. Okay. I'm actually going to take that pile. Okay. Oh, sorry. I should have took 2 from the attack. Yeah, fair enough. Because he did have flying. Factory. 2 mana for a seal. Okay, 4 mana for a Parallax Slide. Yeah, okay. So, most probably going to remove that one, yeah. And then whilst the other 4 on the stack, remove all of his 4 lands and I get my island back. Untapped, hopefully. What am I doing? Why? Oh, there, I was say. Alright, thank God for that. Alright. And most probably not going to attack. I know, I will. Fair enough. I most probably wouldn't. Looking back at it, I shouldn't have attacked there, I don't think. Alright, another factory's good. Attack and pump most probably. With the factory. Nope. 2 mana for standstill and pass. Fair enough. Yeah, it's got blue mana now though, so you can give one of them flying. Draw. Animate factory. Swing for 4. I think we're in the driving seat here. Just swing for 2. Interesting. Animate factory. Block one of them. If he wants to cast anything, he's got to break the standstill. So standstill will break here. 1, 2, and 3. Gonna mana leak that. He took a damage from the Shivering Reef. Fair enough. 4 mana for a replenish. Oh my god. Holy shit. Should be another standstill. I was gonna say. Oh dear. I'll probably remove his lands. I would pump up and swing. Yeah, for just for 4. Fair enough. I think he's seen enough. Holy moly. Alright, let's go to the sideboard. So sideboard here, I've got a Wrath of God. Most probably want to bring that in. Exalted Angel seems okay. Ivory Tower doesn't seem bad. And Powder Keg seems pretty cool. So he does play Accumulated Knowledge, so there is some debate about Phyrexian Furnace. So we shall see. Let's go to game number 2. Game number 2 then. Looks like he's mulliganed to 6. That's unfortunate. Plays an island and he passes. No 1-drop. That's a surprise. Coastal Tower tapped. Shivering Reef. Okay, Sage Owl. I think this is called a Sage Owl. It's we only played earlier. To look at the top 4 cards, put them back in any order. Draw. And impasse most probably. Yep. Swings for 1. And he plays a... This is a 1/1. And he can sacrifice it to counter a spell. Alright, factory seems good. Pretty low on cards. Gonna swing for 1. Draw. Alright. He's only got 2 cards, so may want to decide to cast Accumulated Knowledge. Bit glitchy on his side. Right, swings for 1. Cast a Factor Fixture. Most probably going to be countered. Nope. Oh, blimey days. Okay. Not sure if we saw days in the first one. Tower seems good. Tower seems very good actually. Not sure if how many cards we got in hand at the moment. Right, we've got 5, so I'm using a counter here to show life total. I'm gonna pay 5 here for it. Oh, me. Oh gosh, fair enough. Smashes for 1. We've only got 4 cards in hand now, so no life gain. Alright, pass. Smash for 1. How many cards we got in hand now? Actually got 5, sorry. Okay, so we're going to gain a life. This Ivory Tower is just racking his hopes and dreams, Jonas here. Pass with 6 cards in hand. Smash for 1. Plays another 1/1. Got a 17. Draw. Dust Bowl seems good. 4 mana for a Wrath of God. Both creatures are gone. Only got 5 cards now. To accumulate knowledge. I think this is just for 1. Yeah, I think it's just for 1 here. Here it is. To play another creature. Pass the turn. For the strand. Slap for 1. Gain a life. We're just literally like swapping life totals every 2 seconds. Okay. Seal's pretty good. Surprised I kept them in though. Maybe going for a Parallax Tide here. Four mana for a Tide, okay. Annul. Take a damage, try and counterspell. The annul. Alright. And I think he's going to lose 5 lands. Yes, he is. It's pretty savage. We've only got 2 cards left in hand though. Go to 15. And I'm gonna start picking off his lands here. Attack for 2. Attack me for 1. Play another creature. So, need to try and get some cards in hand if we can. Four mana for a Wrath. Animate Factory and swing for 2. Next on a Gush. Float 2 mana. Try and cast an Intuition. Intuition resolves. So we're probably going to put in the accumulated knowledges. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to draw 4 cards for 2 mana here. Next turn, if I haven't got a counterspell. I'm actually going to go to 13 here. Bossy's doing all this. Untap. And draw. So we're going to pump up the Conclave and, yep, swing for 4. Put to 12. So most probably going to fire off the knowledge here. Draw 4 cards, but we are winning with the Manland, so hopefully we can get there. I think I might have 3 cards in hand now, I'm not 100% sure though. Draw. Swing for 4, put him down to 8. And pass the turn. Two mana for a Sage Owl. Counterspell that. Alright, he's got another 1/1. So things are looking a little bit desperate for him. I'll probably only attack with the factory now. Don't want to lose the Conclave, I don't think. But we are just drawing land after land, so it's pretty crazy. Alright, 2 mana for a... This is a 2/2 with fading free, it's got flying. Fair enough. Go to 12. Hopefully, I don't seem to be drawing anything relevant except from a lot of land, so might have a decree soon, hopefully. 2 mana for a standstill. Yep, that is got fading, yeah, so it's a 2/2 flyer with fading free. I just want to chuck the Conclave in the way. Yeah. There you go. Take the 1. If he wants to cast anything here, he's gonna have to break the standstill. And he plays a Sage Owl, breaks the standstill. Should break the standstill. Not too sure what I'm thinking about here. There you go. You break the standstill first before the creature resolves, so it doesn't really matter, I think. Okay, on tap. Gain a life this time. So we're within Ivory Tower range. So Ivory Tower's most probably gained just about 6 or 7 life. Right, Tide. Get rid of his free land. Pump up the factory, swing for 2, put him down to 4. I think this is going to be game. We'll see. Swords, the Sage Owl. Play another standstill. I think this is it. I'll swing for 1, put me to 11. Discard an Earthquake. Pop up the factory, swing for 2. Oh, Decree. 7. I suppose I'll do it whilst he's tapped out because hasn't got any mana because he might have a Stifle from the sideboard. I think this is it. Yep. Alright. Oh, dear. Good game, Jonas. Good game. Yeah. Revealing half my deck. Alright, thanks for all your support, guys, and I shall see you in the future. You take care. Bye-bye.